Hello, everyone. Today, we're getting into something that might just change the way you think about something as simple as salt. Salt is one of those things that we all have in our homes, but most of us only think of it as something to sprinkle on our food. What if I told you that salt carries an energy that can protect, cleanse, and even attract abundance into your life? This isn't just about superstition or folklore, it's rooted in ancient wisdom that has stood the test of time. Salt has been used for thousands of years in rituals, ceremonies, and spiritual practices because of its powerful properties. And when you begin to understand its deeper significance, it can become a tool to transform your life. Let's start by exploring one of salt's most well-known spiritual functions, its ability to purify. In many traditions, salt is used to cleanse spaces of negative energy. Have you ever noticed how much lighter and calmer you feel after spending time by the ocean? That's because seawater, which is rich in salt, has natural cleansing properties. In your home, you can harness this same energy. A simple practice is to sprinkle a bit of salt in the corners of your rooms and leave it for 24 hours. This helps absorb any lingering negativity. Once the time is up, just sweep or vacuum it up, and you may feel a noticeable shift in the atmosphere. But why is salt so powerful? It all comes down to its ability to absorb energy. Salt is crystalline in structure, and crystals have a natural capacity to store and transmit energy. That's why salt has been used throughout history to protect against spiritual and psychic attacks. If you've ever heard of people using salt circles, it's because they create a barrier that negative energies cannot easily cross. For centuries, people would place salt around their doorways or windows to keep unwanted spirits out. The reason is simple: salt disrupts the energetic vibrations of anything negative, essentially neutralizing it. Another fascinating aspect of salt is its connection to abundance. Many cultures believe that salt has the ability to attract prosperity and good fortune. For example, in Japan, salt is often used in sumo wrestling ceremonies to purify the ring and bring success. There's a tradition of sprinkling salt at the entrances of homes and businesses to attract good luck and ward off misfortune. This isn't just symbolic, there's a belief that salt's energy-clearing properties also clear the path for positive things to flow into your life. If you're interested in attracting abundance, try this simple technique: place a small dish of sea salt in a prominent spot in your home, such as your living room or kitchen. Set an intention for prosperity as you put the salt there. It acts as a magnet for positive energy while also keeping negativity at bay. Just be sure to change the salt regularly, as it can become saturated with absorbed energy. Salt is also known to have healing properties that go beyond the physical realm. Many ancient cultures used salt baths to cleanse the aura, which is the energy field that surrounds the body. If you've had a stressful day, try soaking in a warm bath with a generous amount of sea salt. As you soak, visualize the salt drawing out all the tension, worries, and negativity from your body and mind. It's like hitting a spiritual reset button. This practice is incredibly grounding and can help you release any energetic blockages that may be holding you back. Now, let's talk about using salt for protection. This might be one of the oldest spiritual practices known to humanity. Carrying a small pouch of salt in your pocket or purse can act as a personal shield against negative influences. Some people even add salt to their baths or mix it with water to create a protective spray for their homes. You can also place a small bowl of salt near your bed if you're having trouble sleeping or experiencing unsettling dreams. The salt will absorb any negative energy, allowing you to rest more peacefully. It's amazing how such a common item like salt can have so many powerful applications. It's a reminder that the universe often places incredible tools right in front of us, but it's up to us to recognize them. The next time you reach for that salt shaker, remember that you're holding something that carries an ancient, almost magical quality. It's not just seasoning, it's a link to centuries of spiritual practices and wisdom. In addition to protection and cleansing, salt is also a symbol of wisdom and stability. In alchemy, salt is one of the three prime materials, alongside sulfur and mercury, representing the foundation of matter. It's believed that incorporating salt into your spiritual practices can help ground your intentions, making them more likely to manifest in reality. If you're setting a goal or intention, you can sprinkle a bit of salt around a candle before lighting it, as a way of grounding that intention into the physical world. The ancient Greeks, Romans, and Egyptians all revered salt not just for its culinary uses, but for its sacred significance. It was often included in rituals and offerings to the gods, symbolizing purity and incorruptibility. Even today, salt is used in many religious ceremonies, such as blessing water or anointing sacred spaces. It's a way of invoking a sense of the divine, purifying the space, and preparing it for spiritual work. But you don't have to be a part of any particular tradition to benefit from salt's spiritual properties. It's something that anyone can use, no matter what you believe in. The key is to use it mindfully, with intention. Whether you're purifying your space, attracting abundance, or seeking protection, the real power of salt lies in your belief and the intention you set behind it. Let's touch on the importance of gratitude when working with salt. It may seem strange to express gratitude for something so simple, but acknowledging its power and the ways it can support you can amplify its effects. Before using salt in any of your spiritual practices, take a moment to thank it for its assistance. This small act of appreciation can create a deeper connection between you and the energies you're working with. In today's world, where so much of our focus is on the external, whether it's technology, material wealth, or status, we often overlook the power of simple, natural elements that can profoundly impact our lives. Salt is a humble reminder of the magic that exists in the ordinary. It's not about believing in superstitions or blindly following rituals, but rather recognizing the subtle energies that surround us and learning how to work with them to improve our lives. Salt's versatility extends far beyond cleansing and protection. It is deeply connected to the element of earth, grounding us in ways we might not even realize. For centuries, salt has been associated with stability in fortification. In many ancient cultures, salt was used to seal contracts and agreements. This symbolic act represented the unbreakable nature of promises. The presence of salt was thought to strengthen intentions and make commitments unshakable. You can think of salt as a metaphor for inner strength, something that solidifies your resolve and supports your spiritual foundation. Another powerful yet often overlooked use of salt is in the art of manifestation. Salt can act as a conduit to amplify your desires. Consider creating a manifestation jar using salt as a base ingredient. Add small symbols, herbs, or crystals that align with what you want to attract. As you layer these elements into the jar, visualize your desires taking shape and becoming reality. Seal the jar with a sprinkle of salt and keep it in a special place to serve as a daily reminder of your intentions. The salt in the jar helps to anchor your focus, creating a powerful energy field around your goal. Another way to use salt is in rituals for releasing negative emotions or burdens. If you're carrying around heavy feelings or worries, consider a simple salt release ritual. Write down whatever is troubling you on a piece of paper, and place it in a bowl filled with salt. Allow it to sit for a day or two before burning the paper. The salt helps to absorb and neutralize the negative energy associated with those thoughts, allowing you to release them with clarity. Additionally, salt can be incorporated into practices for enhancing spiritual connection. Sprinkling a small amount of salt in your meditation space can help create a sacred atmosphere. It's thought that salt clears the air of any stagnant energies, allowing for a deeper, clearer connection with your inner self during meditation or prayer. This practice can be particularly effective if you are seeking guidance or clarity on a difficult situation. We've uncovered a range of powerful, hidden uses of salt that go far beyond the everyday. From grounding and manifestation to protection and spiritual fortification, salt offers so much more than most of us realize. If we begin to see salt as more than just a seasoning, we can tap into its energy to create profound changes in our lives. Whether you're using salt to clear negativity, to attract abundance, or even to boost your energy during meditation, the possibilities are endless. These practices don't require complex rituals or expensive tools. It's about intention, focus, and the willingness to see the extraordinary within the ordinary. This ancient wisdom about salt has been passed down through generations, and it's available for you to use in your life today. Now, before we wrap up, if you found this information intriguing and helpful, please give this video a thumbs up. It's a small action, but it truly helps us reach more people who might benefit from this content. And if you're interested in learning more about these hidden spiritual secrets, consider subscribing to the channel. By subscribing, you'll stay updated on new content that explores these fascinating topics in greater depth. If you've ever felt like there's more to life than meets the eye, this is just the beginning of our journey together. Make sure to hit that notification bell as well so you never miss out on our latest insights. And if you're ready to get deeper into spiritual practices, share this video with friends or loved ones who might be interested. Your support means the world to us. Lastly, don't forget to leave a comment below if you have your own experiences with using salt in spiritual practices or if you have any questions. We love hearing from you, and your feedback helps shape the content we create.